Today I'm going to make mozzarella sticks. People are scared to make mozzarella sticks because they fall and they break apart when you throw them in the oil or when you pick them up when you're done. But I'm going to show you the right way to do it, and it's really easy. Start with a pound of mozzarella cheese, pre-boiled. You could get fresh if you want, that's all fine. I'm going to cut this one into 8, have some big ones. So we're going to take these 8 and then we're going to dredge them in flour. And then egg and then breadcrumbs. So the flour will give the egg something to hold on to, and the breadcrumbs as well. So we'll just take 1 egg, beat that up. Now the trick to making the mozzarella sticks is to freeze them after we bread them, so that the crust will create a hard shell to contain the cheese and keep it inside and it won't fall out. Since the cheese will be much colder, just using regular Italian seasoned breadcrumbs, nothing special. Make sure I get everything covered so that it's dry. It's important. Now this is going to be messy. Do it 2 different ways. You can use 1 hand for the egg dredging and the breadcrumbs, whatever you want. You can just use both hands and get clumps of stuff all over you. Truthfully, I don't really care. I'll get clumps all over everything. It doesn't bother me at all. This part we just cut to it, and it takes fucking forever. Okay, see? This is what you get when you use both hands all the time. It's clumps. And it doesn't bother me, but it bothers a lot of people. But if I was doing 100 of these, I definitely do it the correct way. Now after you bread them, it's important to freeze them. If they don't freeze, then they're just gonna melt and fall apart inside your oil, and you're gonna have a big mess, a big soup of oil and cheese. So we're gonna go and get my hands cleaned up and throw that in the freezer, and we'll be right back. So now the cheese is in the freezer, freezing. We'll leave it in there for about 20-30 minutes so it gets really hard. In the meantime, we're gonna make a quick marinara sauce. Not like an authentic homemade marinara sauce. It's gonna be a quick one. And I learned this one in school. It's a really easy recipe. We're gonna take 4 plum tomatoes. Just chop them up roughly. They don't need to be anything special. We're gonna break them down as they cook. Yeah, we're going to cut a lot of this out. Okay, we'll take all the tomatoes. We're going to cook this down, and it'll take about 15 to 20 minutes. So at the moment I have some water going to deep fry the cheese. We're going to bring that to about 350, nice and hot. And in this pan, we will start with the tomatoes. The pan looks small, but it's not, because the tomatoes are going to break down so much that it's going to be maybe about 2-3 tablespoons when it's done. We're going to make sure that we cook it hot enough and long enough to get all the water out of the tomatoes, which is what's going to make it flavorful. The water is just in the way, basically. So we'll get that a second till it gets hot, and we'll put some butter in there. Not too much.